little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
1st and 10. Purdy. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now Purdy. A short one there, caught by Kittle.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
So on 4th down, the Aussie, Mitch Wishnowsky, out to punt. He'll take this in back at the 16. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And this defense has really had their way so far. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Dre Greenlaw in on the tackle.
At the 22-yard line.
A run. It's P-Ron. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that could all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
And he'll get about 4 to the 29. 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down.
They put Kelsey in motion. 3rd and long for Mahomes. And he slides. At the end, avoids the hit and picked up decent yardage along the way.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
The Niners offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. Hey, Greg, this has been something to watch. Let's go through some of these highlights. Touchdown after touchdown after touchdown.
And this is one of those games where dreams are a reality, Mike, and you just can't ever predict when you're going to have a game like today, where just every play call, every ball that you throw, every option that you have downfield is wide open and productive. It's pretty incredible the ability for them to continue to have their way with this defense, because barring some sort of change from this secondary where they come up with some answers, I don't even think they're done scoring just yet.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. Trent McDuffie right there with the tight defensive coverage. A 2nd down throw here for Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
On On third down, it's Purdy. That finds Samuel working across. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. And this will not be a spike. He faked it. This is caught. And he's going to get into the end zone. The fake spike works for a touchdown. Moody now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the 49ers will extend this third quarter lead. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Hardman now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down. Play action here. Mahomes. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
I think the defense came in confident that they'd be able to get after the quarterback, right, Mike? When we met with them this week, they felt like they had a really good plan, some exotic looks, some different pressure packages, and it's worked to perfection. I'm not sure they thought they'd be 1 sack away from breaking the NFL record for the most sacks in a single game, but here we are.
Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the third quarter. Might be looking to grind out some first downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Downfield, he's got the big target, Jennings.
It's a gain of 22 yards.
On second down, Purdy. Samuel has it on the slant. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Throwing on second down is Purdy. That is brought in. And he will score. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown, 49ers. That is second touchdown of this Super Bowl. Moody's extra point is good. And the 49ers are going to extend their lead. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They put Kelsey in motion. First down throw, Mahomes. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Jair Brown.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
On second down, Purdy. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. And he will score again. George Kittle. Touchdown, San Francisco. That's it. That's the Super Bowl record. A game to remember. His 4th touchdown of the night. A run here with McCaffrey. And they continue to pour it on. Into the end zone, tack on 2 more points. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Hardman now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Mahomes. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes now on second down. He connects with Gray on that one. Down the sideline. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
That's good for Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
On first and 10, here's Pacheco. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's second and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes now to throw on second down. That's going to be caught by Gray. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Here's first and 10.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Gray is the motion man here. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. He's going to run it. And he's able to gain yardage out of this one before he slides. Second and 7.
Brings up second and 7 at the 49ers 8-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's hauled in at the 2. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up third down.
They'll try to run this one in. Powering forward. He's in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Butker now to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Chiefs will get just a bit closer.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The 49ers offense and Christian McCaffrey getting set for their next possession. On 1st and 10, it's Purdy. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
And the 49er first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Purdy. He runs with it. And down inside the 40-yard line.
We've seen this quarterback have some effective plays with his legs all. He knows when to stay in there and look to pass, but he also knows when it's time to tuck it and go, and he's able to pick up good yardage there.
Purdy now, he'll throw on 1st down. There's that man again, another catch.
Outbreak. especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Purdy now on 2nd down. And that is incomplete, but now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Right back to Kittle. That's another one. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That is caught by the tight end. George Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the 2nd half. Purdy and the 49ers will try to get 2 more. They'll run here with McCaffrey. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stop him short. No gain.
So you give up a touchdown on defense. The question is, how are you going to respond on the 2-point try? Well, respond did they ever? Big difference giving up 8 than there is giving up 6.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. So, here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. That one incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And a good run there. Finds the lane, gets forward. Got 8 yards and sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. And the Chiefs will punt the ball away. The Niners offense and Brock Purdy headed back on the field for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. A short one there, caught by Kittle. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
What a way to start this drive. A second big play. This one for 22. They'll go back to McCaffrey on first down. And he'll get this to the 43-yard line. Drew Tranquill up to make the tackle. They'll come up on a second down and 8. From the gun, it's Purdy. That's taken in by Jennings. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
That's another 49er first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
First and 10 for Purdy. He's got a man. That's Kittle. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. George Kittle. Touchdown, San Francisco. With that, he joins Gale Sayers and Alvin Kamara, players in the Super Bowl era with 6 touchdowns in a single game.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Hardman now to return it. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Chiefs' offense about ready to take over once more. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Play action here. Mahomes. He fumbled the football. The Niners have got it. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. A first down throw for Purdy. That's complete to Kittle, the tight end. And he cannot be stopped. He's into the end zone again. George Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. He has scored a season's worth of touchdowns in one game. That's number 7 so far. Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. And they will not let up. He is into the end zone for 2 more. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Hardman now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Mahomes going to fire quickly to Worthy. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. And that is their final timeout. Second half, and of note, that won't be able to challenge the rest of the game. Here's a 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He keeps it himself, and he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play. Here now, 3rd and 5. Now, Mahomes. The ball's out. But he'll gather it back in. Now, a loose football. And the defense has it. Purdy on 1st down. And this ball batted away and incomplete. Justin Reed that time with the tight coverage and the good hands. Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Trying to get it to Christian McCaffrey out of the backfield. 3rd down coming up.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
They'll motion over Samuel. On 3rd down, it's Purdy. Open man, right side. He's got... It's a pickup.
A running back that can be used in the passing game is a handful for these defenses. And you can tell this offense, they're not shy getting this guy the ball. And I think the rest of this game, they're going to continue to see, hey, defense, do you have an answer for this guy?
He's going to tuck it and go. He is in. Brock Purdy. Touchdown, San Francisco. That is a heartbreaker for the defense. They took away what he wanted to do in the air, Greg, but that scrambling ability gets him to the end zone for the touchdown.
And the reason he was able to take advantage with his legs here, Mike, is he made a fast decision realizing there was nowhere to go with the ball. The amount of guys the defense had in coverage took those passes away. He tucked the ball down, took advantage of the space, and he was able to take it all the way.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Hardman now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. The veteran Leonard Floyd there on the tackle. Mahomes now to throw. Second down. To the left. In the hands of Rice.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how this quarterback can be, Mike. Tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold them to just a short gain.
On comes the Chiefs punter.
The Niners take over first.
Here's the San Francisco offense, ready to take possession of the ball once more. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. Still going. Christian McCaffrey. Effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown. Cisco. He has scored a season's worth of touchdowns in one game. That's number 7 so far. Here's McCaffrey. And he's into the end zone again. It's the Octopus. He's got the long run for 6 and punches in the 2. All 8 points for good measure. Hardman now to return it. Across the 20. Before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. They put Kelsey in motion. Now he'll run.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Third and long. Mahomes. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
Special teams on the field, ready for this punt, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. To return is Pearsall. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. The Niners offense ready to see what they can do. They'll begin with terrific starting field position. It gets going with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Now a shot downfield for Samuel. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. To throw, Purdy. He'll get this out to his running back. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be 2nd and goal.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to...
Ball at the 3, 2nd down and goal. They'll look to run with McCaffrey. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. Needing a yard, they throw with Purdy. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Jawan Jennings. Touchdown, 49ers. that his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. On is Moody to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the 49ers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Hardman now to return it. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
They put Kelce in motion. On 1st down, it's Mahomes. He'll tuck it and take off. Taking advantage of the room to run, a gain of 19 on the scramble. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. He'll check that down to Pacheco. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball through the air, and that is a handful for any defense.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. Taking off, and he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. He'll try and run it here with Pacheco. And the Chiefs are going to have what looks to be a 1st and goal. He'll take this down to the 10-yard line. They put Kelce in motion. 1st down throw, Mahomes. Short pass taken in by Kelce. And he will get into the end zone. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, KC. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs cut into the lead a little bit. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Samuel gonna see what he can do. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Niners offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Whoa! Inside the 40. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
51 yards, 15 on the play. And the 49er first down.
McCaffrey now on 1st and 10. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line.
From the gun, it's Purdy. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, there's refusing to take your foot off the gas, and then there's this. I'm not even sure really how to classify it. I mean, to have this type of lead in the fourth quarter and still continue to air it out. I'll tell you what, I'm going to pay attention to this after the game coach's handshake. I think could be pretty interesting.
They'll try and run with McCaffrey. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. This is just getting silly at this point. That's his 8th touchdown of this game. And he finds his way to the end zone again. Scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend the lead. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Mahomes on first down. Here's a screen set up for P-Rod. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Kansas City Chiefs.
They put Kelsey in motion.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A first down throw for Mahomes. A short throw taken in by Kelsey. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco.
Gotta go, baby.
Mahomes pass. Complete to number 10, Isaiah Pacheco.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
At the 42-yard line.
Gray is the motion man here. To the air once more. It's Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Pacheco. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes now on 3rd and 2. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. He's